Welcome back. South African football legend Bernard Parker has had an illustrious professional career which started in 2004. After 20 professional seasons, he has 73 caps for Bafana Bafana, where his 23 goals make him the third joint top scorer alongside Katlego Mphela and behind Benny McCarthy as well as Sean Butcliffe. The former FC Ntwene and Kaizer Chiefs forward, currently with TX Galaxy, is telling his story through a book he recently launched called From a Shack to Destiny. He joins us now on Sports Live, right in Sports Live. Good evening, Bernard. Thank you so much for coming through. So let's start with that. As I mentioned on there, you've had an illustrious career, but that's what it looks like from the outside, at least. From the inside, how was it? How was that journey?
Oh, thank you. Good evening, and thank you for having me, and good evening to the viewers. Yeah, you know, as you said, an illustrious career, and
it looks like that from us, but how was the journey for you?
Yeah, the journey started in the dusty streets of Recha Park, and then later on, just next to Recha Park, it's informal settlement called Ramaphosa Informal Settlement, and that's where I grew up.
Which part of the world is that in this country?
That's in Boksburg.
Gotcha.
That's in Boksburg. Gauteng, yes. And you know, it was difficult. Through difficulties I went through, but through focus and resilience, I achieved my dream. And the book is about my dream and how I grew up, the development I went through, my professional career, and also educating myself with what I love most within the sport industry. Yeah,
let's talk about the book, From a Shack to Destiny. What's in there that we don't know already?
What's in here?
Without giving it away, because we need the viewers to go buy the book.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Briefly.
Definitely. I can't give away much.
Yes.
The book is written. It took me a year to get the book together. It's the author is Dr. Charlie Peterson. And we compiled what we can. It took us so long because it's so many stories, and the book has got a forward. I've got a forward by Dr. Kaizer Mphela. I've got a forward by Benny McCarthy. I've got ex-coaches in the book. I've got ex-players in the book.
Give us a couple of names so we can entice us. Also, can you hold up the book while you talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
Which camera, guys? Which are we going? Jip or... Yeah, okay, let's do the jip. Yeah, but you can tell us... Okay, give us a couple of names that's in there while you... Yeah, so we can...
Oh yeah, coaches that has coached me. I can't give away much.
No, I know, but just a couple of players. Like, am I going to expect? You said Benny McCarthy gave you a forward, but who else is in there? That we can hear stories.
We also have Coach Kevin Hunt is in here. You know, former legend Chucklers, Abel Shongwe, players that I played with, the likes of Spiwe Shabalala, Willett Katsande, you know, Stanton Fredericks.
Okay. So a lot of the Kaizer Chiefs boys especially.
A lot of the Kaizer Chiefs boys especially, you know, and also my friends I grew up with, you know, my family friends I grew up with, and people close to my heart as well, you know, also my family life as well. My wife is in the book. Is your mom featured in the book? My mom's featured in the book.
Quick, what does your mom say about you? Just without giving it away, but what do you expect from me? Because those are the people who have the best stories.
You know, she's after what she said about me for the book, you know, I just felt like I have to open up as well, because I'm not much of a person that talks about what I went through growing up, you know. So I also, she inspired me, you know, to say gotcha. What went through and what happened. And the book is through the help of iTech Tiende. They helped a lot in terms of supporting the book. And I like to give credit to them.
Absolutely. So I mentioned in that intro that you have 23 goals with Bafana Bafana. What are some of your most memorable moments in the national team? And I'm sure they're in there, but like briefly, without giving away what's in the book. But what for you? What's a highlight for playing for Bafana Bafana?
I got two highlights playing for Bafana Bafana. You know, representing the country, the 2010 FIFA World Cup. You know, on home soil. And then the special one is when we played when we were Spain. Here in South Africa, when Spain, after the 2010 World Cup, they were the champions. So they came back and revisited South Africa, and they had a friendly against us. And Bernard Parker scored the only goal that won the match, and we won the match on the day. So those are the two great highlights of my Bafana career.
Yeah, you're one of the most experienced players now currently with your current club at TX Galaxy.
Yeah.
One, what attracted you to them? And also, what can we expect from the team in 2024-2023 season after a respectable 10th finish this past season?
Oh yeah, you know, TS Galaxy is a team with great ambition, my new family, and it's a team that's growing fast, and they show a lot of growth. So I felt now I can be part of this team.
Yeah.
You know, when I approached the chairman, he welcomed me in with
You approached the chairman?
I approached the chairman.
Okay, why?
Personally, yeah, because I felt like this is the club for me. You know,
You've shown your worth.
I've shown my worth. I add a lot of value to the team, and
10th finish, 10th place finish this season.
10th place finish.
What's the ambition for 2023-2024?
2023-24. It's my 20th season. I'll be going into my 20th season of my professional career.
Sure.
And it's an achievement on its own,
Yeah,
you know. And I'm looking forward to, and hopefully, with the help of my teammates, we can reach the top 8 this time around, and also compete for everything that's on the platform for us for this season.
Yeah, so 20th season. I'm doing maths, am I 17? You're 37 now, still going strong.
Yes.
Can we expect you to go on like the likes of Nomvete, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, who went on until their 40s? You're still going strong, and you don't sound like you have any ambitions of retiring. So, are you going to go on for how long exactly?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I go year by year, season by season. You know, and I don't look, and I don't calculate how far I can go. And I live within the moment, and through living in the moment, I take care of my body, you know, and we will see where it will take me.
How much difference does that make? Because a lot of people think you guys just, you know, you eat whatever you want because you're always at the gym.
Yeah.
And because you're playing matches that are taxing to the body, one would say. So how important is it to still look after your body even though you're professional, especially when you're a professional athlete?
Yep, it's also in the book, yeah.
Okay.
You know, and investing in your body is the best thing you can do. I also invested educationally about my body as well, since I obtained my personal training, my exercise science, sports nutrition, you know, so I know exactly what to do with the body, how the body behaves, and how to keep a performance. And also mental as well, you know. I'm currently doing sports psychology and life coaching. So
studying professionally, or you studying while working?
Yeah.
I mean, while playing football
while
professionally.
Playing, yes. So it's important to know your body, and I think as Bernard Parker, the modern professional, you know, I would call myself that because you need to know what this business is about, and you need to take care of this business.
Gotcha.
And this business needs to give you profits, and the profits will be on the field of play. Will show on the field of play. So I would also this book also it's in the book, and I also hope that it will inspire a lot of youngsters out there, current professionals, and also teamwork. Teamwork is also about in the book. Teamwork wherever, within whichever sport, you know, how important it is to be a team player.
Yeah, I mean, so TX Galaxy aiming for, you're saying you guys are talking about top 8, but for you personally, you're like, what are some of the lessons that when you're no longer playing, you want the youngsters to take away? And also, go back to what you're saying about psychology. You're not going to go into the coaching route? Because a lot of people go to the coaching route or management or, you know, administration. You are thinking of doing what?
You know, I've got a coaching qualification as well.
Okay. Quite ambitious.
Yeah, correct. Last year during the World Cup, I did my KFC license. So I've obtained my KFC license within coaching. So I would say maybe I'm the all-round,
At one point, you can't be a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
you're going to have to pick one.
As I said, I don't look ahead. That's why I'm saying while I'm still playing within my career, I make sure I get as much knowledge as I can. within the game. So educating myself within the game, and then from there on, I'll see what I'll do when that time comes. And then that time I'll make the decision, and I'll see which option I should take.
Yeah, you're a product of the School of Excellence.
Yep.
I'm sure that's also talked about in there. But which produce so many quality players in this country. They're going through a sort of a financial storm right now with the likes of Transnet possibly pulling out. How much of that will damage the work that they've done over the years, and also what they can do and still in the future? Do you believe?
Yeah, we're still in contact. We're still in contact as former students, and it's heartbreaking what's happening.
Yeah.
Also I visited the school last year when they had trials, and it's no more the same. And we hope and pray that if we do get some sort of funding, most importantly from the government, we know that the school has produced so much great players over the years, and the school can still produce so much great players over the year.
Yeah.
And I would also like to see maybe former students of the school will get roped in back to the school, because they went through it, they know the culture, they know everything about the school.
You mean like yourselves?
Exactly.
So maybe go invest in there.
Just to inspire them.
That could be another avenue. Not just go there to the assembly and try and inspire them. Maybe give them money. I don't know. Like get all the ex-players. Maybe that's a conversation you guys should have. You know what I mean? Like get all together and just say, what can we do to try and help rescue the school?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's something we should take into consideration,
There we go. If you need an investor, come talk to me. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for, but you can pass along the book. Let's just see. Okay,
sure.
just remind our viewers, how much is it?
The book will go for $250.
Is it out yet?
For pre-orders.
Okay. Oh.
And the book will be out. The book will be out after the 15th. After the weekend of the 15th, which will be the 17th of the Monday. And the launch will be on the 7th of September at the Birchwood Hotel in Boksburg, where I grew up with. And it will be driven through the Bernard Parker Foundation. And can I mention a sponsor? I'm the brand ambassador of Boyle Sports Betting, which will be helping in pushing to the launch. And
we're looking forward to it. Please send us an invite.
We'd
love to come to that launch.
Yes, definitely. All the information will be on my website, which is bernardparker.com.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Bernard Parker, chatting to us about his career as well as his book, From the Shack to Destiny. Sounds like a page turner. So if you want to find out, especially I'm interested in the nutrition, if you want to see what someone, 37-year-old Bernard Parker, still going strong, eats on a daily basis, get the book. I'm sure all those secrets are there.